Oh dear, 13 to 2, 7 to 1. Lizzie Langton, double figures the rest.
Thank you, Rishi. Oh dear, this is a bit of a song and a dance and some. This is Lady Vitesse for Harry Stock, Martin Keithley, who doesn't come to Wincanton all that often, but he had a few here today, and once she gets out and moving, she'll be grand.
Yes, she'll be fine once she gets down to the start. Phew. Yes, and hopefully she will be. Yeah, not a great start. Well, this is a shocking race, really.
What a great start.
Well, no, it's a great betting race, isn't it? I mean, 9 to 2 the field for 11 of them. Punt on the bottom one. And, I mean, really, they're not very good, but that can make for very exciting racing.
No, but not very good horses will have to win races. And here we go then with this conditional jockey's mare's handicap hurdle. It is a class 5, and as you'll see, that mare is absolutely fine making her way down to the start. Ruby Russet is your favourite for Colin Tizard, who of course said Gentleman John win a little bit earlier on, slipping down the weights. But something has to be favoured, I guess.
Yeah, she isn't anymore. She's 9 to 2. But she did run better last time at Newton Abbot. But this is the first time she's raced on this type of ground. And, of course, she is a maiden, which many of these are.
So, not favoured anymore. Now 9 to 2. It's our filly Lily, who's at 4 to 1, the favourite. Sean Hoolan on board for Sue Gardner. Kind of gone off the boil, really.
Well, yeah, but come down a long way in the weights as a result. I mean, she's been placed off marks over 90. She's now down to 79. So if she does come back to that earlier form, then she will be extremely well handicapped. Hello, there's one coming out late, Shafug. We don't want any of that, do we?
Oh no. Just looking at our filly Lily, I mean, the fact that she's been off the track for 6 months and she's so prominent in the betting, you'd have to take a lot of confidence with that.
Yeah, she's often attracted a bit of support, but yeah, she is possibly the best handicapped horse in the race if she can show her best.
Let's Be Happy, this filly by Master Craftsman, actually used to be with Richard Hughes. Now, form on the flat hasn't really been matched hurdling, but another interesting one on this surface.
Yes, that might be the two keys to Let's Be Happy running well could be one, the ground, and two, she's yet to wear. This is the first time she's worn cheek pieces over hurdles, and they made a difference on the flat, so they might well do over hurdles as well.
So 4 to 1 the field, and we're around about 30 seconds away from post time. So anything at bigger price you'd like to touch on?
Well, the two at 13 to 2. Lizzie Langton has been running on soft ground. Her dam was a fast ground performer who liked Wincanton. So I thought if the dam has...
Talk about clutching.
Well, I thought if the dam has passed on those particular traits to Lizzie Langton, she might produce her best yet, and she's not been running that bad. She's second to a subsequent winner. So that's where my feeble effort went. And oh dear, might be £6 out the handicap, but did run okay in an Exeter Cellar last time, and of course she did have 4 years off the track once, so anything they get from her is a bonus.
And that will be the mount of Bryony Frost for Ron Hodges. So milling about down at the start. I think that Shafug has joined them, so we can get across, and hopefully Gareth Topham has enjoyed his time here calling at Wincanton. We are Let's Be Happy to 9 to 2, very well backed. That is your favourite. Let's get across to Gareth for the final time with her thanks.
Thanks, Rachel. Yeah, rare visit here to Wincanton. It's been most enjoyable. And runners taking a final turn before they come forward. Lady Vitesse was playing up when she first came out onto the track, but eventually went down all right, so no great harm done. Here we go. They're coming in for our final race, and they're off and running for the 100% Racing UK profits. Back to racing conditional jockeys mares at handicap at hurdle, and Comra has started well, the light blue sleeves, as did Crystal Heart in the sheepskin noseband, and Let's Be Happy, the grey, is along their inside as they come up and over flight number 1. They've all taken it safely, with Moynihan's Girl just in behind them, in company with Lizzie Langton. Then Lady Vitesse, the orange sleeves over to the inside, nicely settled in the race itself, without a little bit wider Fleur du Pommier. That one racing in advance of Shafug and our filly Lily, and then well back Ruby Russet and also Oh Dear, Oh Dear. Up and over flight at number 2. They've all taken it safely. Already, though, Fleur du Pommier just getting a shake of the reins from jockey Max Kendrick. And these conditionals heading on down past us now with a circuit left in front of them, and they're very, very tightly grouped or moving by the mirror. It is Comra for Jeremy Scott. Trainer's had a good night, had a 1-2 in an earlier race. And Robert Hawker on board, seeking his second winner of the evening as well. Comra taking them out to hurdle number 3. Ahead of Let's Be Happy, who's over towards the inside of Moynihan's Girl, Crystal Heart, as they come over this one. And an error that time from Moynihan's Girl. Stan Shepherd almost losing his balance, but managed to keep the partnership intact as they race right-handed into the back straight and on towards halfway. Comra by a neck to in second place Let's Be Happy. As they arrive at this one, Crystal Heart is out a little bit deeper, jumping up well there with wider still Shafoog making inroads now, the white with the black armlets on the sleeves. Lizzie Langton is buried away in midfield at this stage in company with Moynihan's Girl, and Lady Vitesse is over towards the inside. Fleur du Pommier has been working fairly hard throughout, is racing just up in behind the purple and yellow colours of Ruby Russet as they cross the middle flight going down the back straight. And right in rear then our Filly Lily, who's got plenty more in front than behind, and over towards that one's inside is Oh Dear, Oh Dear. This is 3 out, still a long way to go. Comra just ahead as Fleur du Pommier now begins to really struggle and is tailing off at the back end of the field. Comra to Crystal Heart on the outside, who's swinging away here under Harry Reid. Wider still to find Shafoog. Nipping up the inside fence is Let's Be Happy, and then follows Lizzie Langton, who's also competitive. Ruby Russet is taking a little closer order as well as they race on down the hill towards the entrance to the home straight. Lady Vitesse is now just beginning to feel the pinch. Wider out of that one is Moynihan's Girl, and then Oh Dear, who's been given a very patient ride by Bryony Frost, but now she's starting to get a wriggle on as they head back towards the straight with 3 furlongs left to go and 2 more to get across. Our Filly Lily is struggling as they race on now towards the second last. The one that's quickened through to lead is Shafoog in the hands of James Nixon. Comes now towards 2 out and gets over really fluently to in second place Let's Be Happy. Then Ruby Russet over towards that one's inside. Comra now back pedals. Down the outside staying on is Oh Dear, Oh Dear. But Shafoog, she has the race all to herself, making the run towards the final flight. She's powering along with a long lead here. It is Shafoog in the hands of James Nixon by the best part of 10 lengths. The only thing standing between her and victory is this last flight. No problems at all. She's safely to the other side. Second place on touching down is Ruby Russet, giving vain pursuit. Then in third is Let's Be Happy. The easiest winner of the night at Wincanton will be Shafoog, who's off the mark in style on her handicapping debut, bolted up under James Nixon. It's Ruby Russet for second, back in third Let's Be Happy, and in fourth Oh Dear, Oh Dear.
Well, she was the last one to join them. She's the first one home, and a very easy winner indeed. James Nixon for Mark Usher. Handicap debut today off a mark of 93. You might have thought that would look quite lenient, and she's shown that that's very, very lenient.
Well, they can get this one out in the next 8 days without a penalty. I think they should, because that's the easiest win of the night. It's a 1-horse race. The Giard's in really good form on the flat and has now added a hurdles success, and she's absolutely bolted up, and the rest is playing for places. It's almost imperative that they try and get another run out of her, which they can do without a penalty in the next 8 days.
Oh yeah, they'll have to. I mean, good on them, because they've got this mare coming here in the best form she can be, but off that mark, I mean, she's just made a bit of a mockery of them, really, hasn't she? She's just made it look so easy. We had Ruby Russet, who was fairly well fancied. Further back, I thought Let's Be Happy. She travelled well, did everything right, but just not good enough. Yeah,
I mean, Ruby Russet's beaten the others hands down, but no match for the winner. But she's run okay, and the rest have just come home at various intervals. Very easy winner. Yep,
the easiest of the night in our final race, the 7th race here, this conditional jockey's Mares Handicap Hurdle, and it's Shafoog who scores. Back to you, Rishi.
What an easy win in the finale for Shafoog at 13-2 for James Nixon and Mark Usher. Second was Ruby Russet, 11-2, and the third horse home was Let's Be Happy, the 9-2 favourite.